Well, this video is the intro to my restoration of my 60 T-Bird. Well, you see there's two T-Birds there. The one on the right I call the Burg Bird, and the one on the left I call the Red Bird. That was the original color, red bottom and white top. And so the one on the right here, the Burg Bird, I bought 7 years ago. I didn't buy it to restore it. I bought it because the 60 T-Bird's a unibody, and I thought about it was pretty solid except for the lower fenders on the rear side, trunk in the back. Being a unibody, I wanted to turn it into a trailer, possibly a teardrop or a lowboy where you can stand up inside of it and like a regular RV trailer. So swing around here. Now, this thing was pretty rotten out, and you can see over here, and rotten on the rocker panels and in the rear quarter panels, and the other side's the same way. So I bought this 7 years ago just to do a trailer. Now it's turned into a parts car because I bought this other T-Bird over here, 60 T-Bird. Now this T-Bird here, both T-Birds were at a shop, restoration shop, and the guy went out of business. So as far as he got was he stripped everything off of it. Had the bumpers chrome plated. They weren't on the car when I got it. Sandblasted the underneath. The rocker panels, the floorboards are all good on this car. And we had the rear quarter panel, and the rocker panel needed to be replaced. Now here what I'm going to show you is what I'm starting out with from this guy that restored the car. Or was restoring the car. So we ended up using the 352 that was in the Burg Bird. As you can see, the engine compartment's empty. Over here is some new parts, the existing parts out of the Red Bird. This car had 83,363 miles. So we took the motor out, and I don't know if it's 183,000. I don't believe so. The engine was pretty built up with oil and gunk and that kind of stuff. Cylinder walls were great, and it looked like it was only 83,000. So we ended up rebuilding that engine. We didn't replace the rings. And all the gaskets, head gaskets, just full of oil. And that was all cleaned out. So over here, some more parts. Walk around to the back here. There's some more parts out of the Red Bird. Over here is the rear bumper from the Burg Bird. What's great is having the Burg Bird as a parts car, because when I received these cars from the restorer, I got a buckets full of bolts, nothing labeled, and I've had to piece it together. So by using the existing bumpers off the parts car here, I was able to figure out how the bumpers worked out. Bought new hardware, so it worked out really nice. And I'm going to still be using this to figure out certain things on the wiring. I'll have another dash harness here, which will be nice. Stepping over to the Red Bird. Okay, the trunk is full of parts. Got some new parts in there, pieces, so I can figure out what's going on. Over here, I haven't put the rear bumper on yet. I'll show you that. But I've put it together. It's in the garage right now. Okay, here's the inside of the T-Bird. Look at the wiring mess I've got here. But this Redbird, I bought a year later, so I've had it for 6 years. It's worked out really nice. The Redbird has all the power options: power steering, power brakes, power windows. It also has, it's an air-conditioned T-Bird. Over here is one of the door panels. This is an unusual combination on this Redbird. It's gray and black instead of the white and black. And the same with the seats. These seats here, there was an option. You either have a vinyl insert or the cloth insert. So this is an unusual car with a lot of different unusual things. So it's one of the reasons I bought the car. Bought it 6 years ago in Illinois. Had it shipped here. Okay, here's the engine compartment. Engine, again, from the Burg Bird. And she's in place. And there's the air conditioning unit, the wiring. Shot through the window. I do have the windshield and rear window. They're not cracked. They're in good shape. All the trim. Walking around to the front here. What I did 2 years ago, when COVID got in the way, put together the chrome bumper. And everything's powder coated on the brackets, brand new hardware. Okay, here's the rear bumper I assembled. Here's my garage space. I'm going to pull the Redbird into the garage so I can have an easier place to add the parts and stuff. And here's the opposite side. The rear bumper. All the brackets are powder coated. Hardware in place. Now, with these bumpers, when they assembled these cars, they painted them, and the bumpers went on as a full assembly, both front and back. So when we pull it in, with that rear bumper on the back. So the next stage here for me is to get the mechanicals running. First off, being the motor. Got a brand new exhaust system I'll be installing. And get the motor running, brakes running, steering running, so that I have an operable car. So if you enjoyed our video, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And if you want to follow my project here through the restoration, okay, have a nice day.